complimentary breakfast.
Sergeant Nomsa Masuku with us this morning. She's the investigating officer responsible for the arrest of serial rapist Albert Morake. I was just talking to her while we were off the air about the effect that this has on her as a person, as a woman, the effect that it has on your family, the fact that you have first-hand knowledge of what is happening out there. What is the impact on you and your family?
Oh, wow. I would say my family is used to that. I'm a police officer because I work from 8 to 4, Monday to Friday. But you will find that some days I will have to come home very late. Like yesterday, I woke up early going to work. And then we've got a big serial rapist that are taking Alexandra. I had to attend to that.
But you also said that you become more overprotective as a mother over your kids.
Yes, that's true. Because of now, you will think what's happening outside there. And then later you will realize that, you know what I'm doing to my children, it's not fair now because they can't even go and play outside. Because you think that once they are outside the gate, you don't see them in front of you. You don't know what's happening to them.
And it affects you as a person as well because you have to take statements from these victims.
Yes.
They tell you their stories.
Yes. Especially if you have to listen. Remember, this victim will come to the church office. Uniformed police officer is there listening to the story. Now they call me again to say, come, we've got this victim here. I go in there. I re-interview this person. Remember, this person is in pain. Now she or he's got to relate the story again to me, and she or he will be crying. You've got to listen to that. I'm a woman, and even though I'm a mother, but even though I'm a police officer, but sometimes I do cry too.
Now, just to give you an idea how far this sergeant went, now you received a tip-off and you heard that he might be around Ivory Park in one of those taverns.
Yes.
And you used yourself as bait.
Yes.
You went and you hung around those taverns and you brought a colleague along because he would always target couples.
Yes.
And you leave your cell phones out.
Yes.
I mean, you put yourself in this kind of risk. And once again, why?
Because we wanted to stop him. Because if we didn't stop him, even now, he will be continuing doing it. And at times, maybe we will end up killing someone, even though we don't know if he ever killed someone. That's why I will go out to the taverns. I would sit in there, put my everything, all the gadgets on top of the table so that maybe I will think that if he sees this, he sees the car keys, and then he will say, no, let me follow this lady. And I will make sure that the way I'm dressed, I'm trying to attract him. So that when he sees me, he will say, this is the lady that I must follow after this. Yes. Unfortunately, he never did. But I was always ready for him.
So eventually you received a tip-off. Yes. And you, in your own car, yes, you were staking out his house at night.
Yes, because you know what? The criminals, they know the police officers' cars. Even if it's a brand new car that came yesterday. But if you drive out with it, they know this is a police car, even though it's private. So I had to use my own car because I knew that they won't see if this is a police officer. Remember, if I had that information, already I had confronted the wife and just explained to her that I was the girlfriend to her husband. And then we were having a baby together. So now he's running away from me. I don't know what's the reasons. I managed to find the address. So that's why I was there. I just need him to take care of the child. And then the woman agreed and said, you know what? I think we must make a meeting. He must be there so that he must explain why is he doing this. And I was very happy. I told her to call me, but I think maybe something told her that no, something, or maybe when she relayed the story to the husband said, no, I don't have a baby or something outside. So she never came back to me.
Now, here's the thing. Eventually, you did arrest him at his house. And,
yes.
And after how long of investigating him?
I would say it took me about 7 months.
Wow.
Yeah, so
remember,
it took me 7 months.
This guy was operating from 2007,
yes,
but no one connected the dockets.
Yes.
Tell me the feeling when you finally, after everything, after all those stakeouts and sitting around those taverns, when you finally arrested him, the feeling that it gave you, Nomsa.
I was very happy after the arrest because I said to myself, at least it's -1 criminal in the community of South Africa. At least we've managed to solve these cases because even though we were not aware that it was a lot of cases, by that time I was having about 12 case dockets with me, but they ended up being about 28 case dockets.
Sure.
Listen, I have to tell you, it's been a pleasure meeting you, and you've restored my faith in the South African Police Service, and I thank you for your work that you do. You're a mother. You put yourself in the line of fire on a daily basis as a police officer. Thank you for doing it.
Thank you very much.
The Complimentary Breakfast.
Jacaranda FM.